Hey guys, this is Karthikeya Kantwal from Apex FinServ and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. Now, I did take a small break from the markets for multiple reasons, but I am slowly starting to get back on track again, and hence the videos will also soon be started being uploaded regularly. Thank you so much for waiting and being patient with me. Now, without wasting much time, let's quickly move on to what we have for tomorrow. On the equity side of things, the first trade that we have is on Axis Bank, where we are going to go for a simple structure and swing level based long entry at 745. As you can see, that is the prior swing point, or the most recent swing point, I must say, and it was also the tested range break that was happening. The retest has happened actually, so that is a sound logical entry point for aggressive longs or for intraday trades. Stop loss at 735. Ideal targets as usual 1% on the upside. Moving on to the second trade that we have is on HUL. Now HUL, it doesn't really have a definitive or a decisive structure for either strongly directional trades on any given side. So we're going to go for a simple demand zone based long entry at the nearest available swing point within the range itself at 2460. Stop loss at 2425. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. The third trade that we have is on Asian Paints. Now Asian Paints, as of now, similar to HUL, is in a tight trading range from about 3000, or not 3000, rather 2980 on the downside to about 3050 on the upside. So we're going to go for a slightly aggressive short entry at 3045. Stop loss at 3080. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. The fourth trade that we have is on Mindtree, where we are going to go for again a slightly aggressive short similar to Asian Paints. However, it has not actually formed a range yet, and for all we know, it could end up being a high low formation in the making, but we are going to bet that it's not going to happen. We are going to go for a short at 2610. Stop loss at 2640. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. The final equity trade that we have is on M&M. Now M&M has actually not been giving any structure based entries recently. You can see it was in a tight trading range for almost more than half of the month of June, from about 800 on the downside to 820 on the upside, and as of now it seems to be in a fresh trading range from about 770 on the downside to about 800 on the upside. So we're going to go for a long entry at 775 based on the recent swing point as well as a prior support level. Stop loss at 765. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now this is it for the equity side of things. Quickly moving on to the indices, starting with first Nifty as usual. Now talking only about the zones that we used to draw as before, Nifty has one decisive zone at 15700. If that is we have a sound retest and we do witness buying pressure there, we will see 15775 followed by 15800 really quickly. However, if that zone is not sustained, we will be down back to 15650 followed by 15600. The option chain also seems to reflect a similar sentiment, with immediate resistance coming in at 15800 with a hefty 1.1 million added contracts, significant at 15900 with about 950,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 15700 with 521,000 added contracts, significant at 15600 with a hefty 1.2 million added contracts. The PCR over here comes to be at 0.90, the PCR volume, so it is mildly bearish and nothing aggressive as such. So for tomorrow, I would say if the zone of 15700 is sustained, you can go for aggressive reversal based shorts near 15775 to 15800, or intraday longs near 15700 to 15680. For shorts, I would say don't really prefer shorts unless 15675 or 15680 is broken decisively on the downside. Moving on to Bank Nifty. Similar to Nifty, Bank Nifty is also at a critical zone. However, it has not strongly closed above our zone as is the case with Nifty. It is still sitting pretty much exactly at the zone from 34800 to 34830. If this zone is sustained, we will see a retest of the closest swing high at 34900, break of which will break the trading range for now and will give a strong push to 35,000. On the downside, however, if that is not sustained, we don't really have any strong demand zones, at least not till 34,650 to 34,600. So those are going to be the two zones that I will be on the lookout for Bank Nifty tomorrow. When I look at the option chain, I have 35,000 as immediate resistance with 171,000 added contracts, significant at 35,500 with 490,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 34,800 with 351,000 added contracts. Significant at 34,500, however negative change in open interest, but still total standing contracts of about 840, 839,000. The PCR is similar to Nifty at 0.90, so nothing interesting there. Moderately bearish, mild to moderate, no aggressive trades based off of the option chain. However, it's a fresh expiry, it's Monday, so I'm not really expecting much action from the option chain. Now tomorrow I would suggest don't rely much or overly on the option chain. You can still form a bias out of it, but don't define your entry levels out of that. Fresh expiry, as I said, not much reason anyway. Focus more on your charts, price action, or whatever indicator based setup you might use. Now these are all the charts that I had to share with you guys. Hopefully I will be back with you guys tomorrow and regularly there onwards. This marks the end of today's video. I hope you guys have been having green wonderful trading sessions, and that again you have a wonderful green trading session tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, if you want all the charts, if you want all the option chain analysis, check out our Telegram channel at @ApexFinServe. I will post everything. I have not been, but I will post everything there before the market opens so that you can make use of it while trading. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support us by leaving a nice comment as usual, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and pressing that bell notification icon as well. Have a good night. Bye.